Don't be alarmed, this is episode 2. I just did the entire episode and OBS had decided to crash 7 minutes in. Which sucks, because I did all of these. These were intriguing puzzles, but now we'll do them again. Don't worry, my memory sucks. So basically this... Gosh, this past hour has been so long. So this one means there's one blue in all of these. That one means there's one blue in those three, which means all of these are safe. And then the blue is right there. This blue is right here because it has to be 2 spaces away from both of them. There's only one remaining. Yeah, these levels take advantage of the number remaining section. So this is going to be faster, but I'm just doing this world this episode. It took me 57 minutes last time. Okay, so there's 3 here, which means it's 2 out of these. Gosh, this last hour is taking forever. I barely remember these levels. 2 of these, and it's 1 of these 2. It's also 1 of these 3. And 2 of these, and 4 of these. It's also 4 out of all of this. So it's 2 of these, but only 1 can be up here. So, boom, boom. Okay, so it's 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, at most 2 can be here. Okay, 1 black space has to be here, which means the rest are blue spaces for sure. And I figured this out by actually, like, misclicking. So 1, and then there's 2 up here, and then 1, and then 2 up here, and like 3 and all of this. So it can't actually be 1 on one of these and 1 on one of these. It has to be 2 on here, which means both of these are safe. So 1 of these or 1 of these. But remember, it still has to be 2 of these, so blue, blue. No? No? Wait, shoot. What? Okay, I thought it was right in the middle. Anyway, these 2 are safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means all of these are safe. You get that sometimes. It's rare, but it's nice. 1 of these 5. Can't be these 2. So it's 1 of these 3, but it has to be 1 of these 2. So it's not that one, which means that one is there. 1, 2, 3, which means blue, black, done. And then it has to be these 2. Can't be this, can't be this, can't be this. It has to be this, so it's 1 of these 2. And then, how do we got this? 1 of all of these, but it could be this. Or 1, 2, 3. 1 of these, but also 1 of these. It can't be this one, because if this is the blue, then this can't actually, then none of these can be blue, because the 3 says that way. So that has to be black, which means this has to be black and these 2 are blue, which means all of these are safe. 1. Okay, 1. So that's blue, that's black, that's blue. So we got the left side done. Boof, boof, let's fix that. So only 1 of these can be blue. So if 2 of all of these are blue, they can't both be here, so 1 of them has to be in 1 of these 4 spots, or 2 of them have to be. What's more important is that if 4 of these have to be blue, at most 1 could be it, so that's 1 out of these 3. But do keep in mind, it's 1 of these 3 that's blue, specifically because of this, which means all the rest of these are black tiles. So with this 2, that means 1 has to be a blue right there, which means that has to be a black tile. So 1 of these can definitely be blue, but then 1 of these has to be blue. 1 or 2 of these 3 have to be blue. 1, 2. Okay. And remember, these have to be split up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be a blue, which means that has to be black, black, black. 1 of these is blue. 1, 2. So one of these is blue, and one of all of these is blue. Now, however, do keep in mind, one of these three has to be blue because of this 2. One of these 2 has to be blue because of this, which means those 3 are all black. It's, you know, extra tiles is extra tiles. So one of these, and then one of these 3. Do keep in mind it can't be both this and this. So, strong contender for that being black so far, but not guaranteed. However, both of these are blue, which means both of these are black. So, hey, check it out. One of these is blue. One of these is blue. Now, 1, 2, definitely it's one of these 2 is blue. However, it could be this and then also one of these, or it could just be that. 1, 2, so there or there. So yeah, we don't know about that yet. We don't know, because that could be there and there. It doesn't have to be split up into 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3. So it's one of these is 2. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So this has to be blue. Which means it has to be black. That has to be blue. Which means these 2 have to be black tiles. That has to be a blue. That has to be a black tile. One of these is blue. So one of these 3 is blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be that one and that one, because that is entirely possible. Because remember, this one's one of these 2 to be blue. This one's one of these. This one's one of any of these. If that's blue, that helps out a lot. Now, anyway, we have 11 remaining, so it's 4 in here, which means 7 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Half of these tiles are blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minimum. Plus like 5 and 6 because they're doing a thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's blue. That helps solve out a lot. So if that's blue, then that's blue. And that's black. And then still one of these has to be there. So 1, 2, 3, and it's one of these 3. And no, I'm not like pretending not to know for the sake of a video after the last footage died. I'm actually just not knowing. And I'm trying not to like guess, because even though I did get all of the things for this, I want this to be, you know, a logical video. One of these 3 and one of these 3. So it could be that and that, or it could be one of these 2. But remember, half of these are blue. Right. We got that and that, as well as that and that. If we click and get rid of them, then we know that we don't have to worry about them anymore. And that's just good for myself. So so it's one of these 2, and one of these 2, and one of these 3, one of these 3, one of these. Yeah, no, 1, 2, 1, no. Yeah, one of these 2 and one of these 2, one of these 3, one of these 3. So if it is that, can't be that on 2 accounts. So it'd have to be that, but it could totally just be that. I'm almost tempted to think that it is that and that, because that's 2 out of 4 tiles instead of 1 out of 4 tiles. So if we do like, because that's half, 2 out of 4 is half. That's black, that's blue. Black. Alright, and then that one, and then they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it's 4 remaining. One of these is blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's not this one, it's this one. So if you do this, it's one of these in each of these sections, which means all of these are black tiles. Because literally 4 are accounted for. And we can use the numbers, boof, 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 boof. Because they can't just be like symmetrical. Then there's this, okay? Listen. Wait, there's this, which means boof, 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 and that's done. Now, that's quite a bit of blues. 1, 2, so it's one of these two, one of these, most of these, most of these, two of these, two of these, three of these, all of these. Got it? Good. One, so it's two of these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 1, 2, so it's not these two. 1, so it's 2. One of these two. 1, 2, and then one of these two. So if it's one of these two, and then 2, and then that's 3 right there. 1, 2, one of these, and then that. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. Now, one of these two, one of these two, two of these 4. And 2 of these, and 1 of these. But yeah, both these are saying it's one of these two, not both. What do we do after this? 1, 2, and then it's that one, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we know it's one of these two. So it has to be one of these two, so not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, so it's one of these 3 here. So you have 2 that say it's one of these. It's 2 of this line. It's there, that's there. 2 of those. One of these 3, which is interesting because this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of the 8 that's remaining, it's 6 of them. But these 2 have to be black. So out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 5 of them. So that tells a lot. This also tells it's not these 2. Also tells it is this one. Also tells it. Oh, sorry. I misclicked. That was a misclick. So 1, 2, 3, blue. Because now we're doing it like the reverse. Instead of finding all the black tiles and using the black tiles to find numbers, we're using the blue tiles to find numbers. Which means the blue tiles are the active ones, and the black tiles are the inactive ones. Which means the controls are actually flipped up again. 1, 2, so it's 2 out of these 3. 1, 2. Oh yeah. So 1 and 2, so it's 2 out of these 3 tiles right here. 1 and 2, so it's 2 out of these 5 tiles here. But it has to be one of, they both have to be of these 3, which means it's not this or this. So 2 out of those. So this says it has to be 2 out of these 3 is the thing. Boom, boom, and then boom. So it could be 1 and 1, or it could be 2 and then black tile, black tile. Also 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 tiles left. Oh, also 1, 2, 3, 4 blue tile. And then just 1, 2 blue tile. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's one of these 2. Yeah, one of these 2 and one of these 2. That's what we've got so far. These 3 are now linked. And then one, so it's one of these, one of these, one of these. And it's 3 of those. One of these 2. So all of these 5 tiles are like individually paired up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 6 tiles are paired up individually. If we can find one, we found all of them. Also, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's also paired up, but partially because of this as well. So we find this, we know this is the opposite. If we find this, then this is the opposite. This is the opposite. This is the opposite. And this is the opposite. So these are all like paired up in flip pairs, I guess. So that's neat. And then, what have we got there? We've got... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3 of these, and then there's 3 left. So 1, 2, 3. Could be 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 between... Yeah, it's 3 between this 6 and then 2 others. Hold on a sec. Yeah, and 2 other. Nope. And 5 others. Which is 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means it's both of these. So let's see. So that helps. So yeah, 3 out of these 6 plus 2 more. If both of these are opposite, they can't both be blue. But 2 of these 3 have to be blue, so blue. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, which means that's blue. Black, black, blue, blue, black. And it's 2 of these. 2 of these specifically. 1, 2, but not that one, so it's these 2. You see that logic? And the only mistake was an actual misclick. Now this is weird. 1, 2, black tile, black tile, black tile, blue tile, black, blue, blue. Now here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6 does some early work. So, one of all of these... This is what I stuck for a long time. 1, 2, and then one of all of these is blue, except it has to be one of these 2, which means all of these are actually black tiles. Wait, what? 1, 2... Oh, no! I was being dumb. Okay. Black tile, black tile, black tile, blue tile, black, black, black. Yeah, black, blue, blue. Blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Okay. Actually, for some reason I thought there were only 2 on this, so both of those are safe. So, 1, 2, and then one of all of these is a blue tile, except it has to be right here, because 1, 2, and then 3, which means black, 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 black tile. You see what I'm saying? And then... Yep. So but it's not that one. It is this one and not that one. So 1, 2, and then one of these. One of these has to be blue. And then 1, 2, 3, which means that's a black tile. 1, 2, 3, and then one of these has to be a blue tile. So blue tile, blue tile. Now this has 3. 1, and then 2, which means that one, not this one. So one of those 3 has to be blue. 1, 2, 3, which means that's a black tile. Hope you're following along at home. So one of these, which means one of these. Yeah. Unless it's this, then it would have to be both of these. Yeah, because these both say it has to be one of those 3. And this says it has to be one of these 3. So it could be up there and then be all 3 of these. And that would satisfy all of those. If it's in the middle, though, then it'd be like boom, boom, boom kind of a thing. And we have 30 out of this big whole number left. So there's a lot to go. Now, that is done, however. And these are done. Now, it's 5 out of all of that, which is a lot. So remember, only one of these is blue. Only one of those is blue. The big numbers and the small numbers are the ones to pay attention to. For example, that's 6. Shoot, where'd I go next? I think I went this way. So there, that's 1, that's 2. So these are safe. So you're working like forwards and backwards with these puzzles, because it's like you're working with the black tiles and the blue tiles at the same time, which is interesting, of course. So it's one of these two, one of these three. One, so it's four, yeah, 4 blue tiles on all of this. One, and it's like 2, 3, 4, somewhere around here. However, one, two, yeah, it could be all 4. No, it can't be all 4 of these. So it has to be one of these 3, and then 3 of these 4. Yeah, if it's that, then that is satisfied. But here's an issue. Hello. It cannot be these 2 specifically, and it cannot be these 2 specifically. So it can't be this tile. If it's this tile, oh no, it could be this tile. This tile, one of these tiles, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because it's 2 specific. But all right. I'm trying to think of stuff that's not actually true. Where's my brain going? It's not going. It's not going. 3 of these 5. So potentially 1 and then 2, 3. This was like jointed or separated even. Yeah, the jointed ones tend to be a bit easier to note. Tend to be. Yeah, imagine like 1 but it's joined. Gosh, 1 but it's separated. It's actually 2 halves. 1, 2, and then it's 3 of these, but what's more important is 1, 2, and it's 4 of all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if it's both of these, then it can't be any of these. Either of these. Oh yeah, here's the thing. It can't be one. So boom, boom, and then there's still all of those on the other side, because it's like 2 different parts of a puzzle. You just have to keep moving around and around in circles. Da-da-da, da-da-da. 1, 2, so of these 4, only one of these is a black tile. Keep that in mind. Keep a lot of things in mind. Okay, just like mentally take a picture of the puzzle and keep the whole puzzle in mind. I'm sure there's something I'm missing out on. One of these and that'll be all done. So is it this one? Actually, wait. 30, 40, 50, 60. 63. It's just under half. Just under half the remaining tiles. There are 27 out of 63 if the remaining tiles are blue. Cool. Yeah, I only got this last time because I derped up and didn't realize that that was blue. So I tried clicking all of these and got a mistake. But you can get one mistake and you're fine. So that's good. That's not good. Is that a black tile, though? That is a black tile, which means that's a blue tile, which means both these are black tiles. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Which means like one of these. Okay, no, it's not that. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to just be getting that, especially if you do go down here. It's like, oh yeah, no, question mark. It's like, well, that doesn't help. Yeah, I already got this perfectly once, but it's like, I'm not figuring any of this out. 1, 2, and that's 3 of all of this. Oh, right. You get this part, which means that's a black tile. And multiple black tiles. And then double blue. It's more black tiles, black tile. One of these, and it's this one, and then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one of these 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 2 of these 4, which means that's one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, which means all of these are black tiles. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one of these two here. One, and it's one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's two of these. 2, 3, 4. So it's two of these three, but only one of these two, which means blue tile. Only one of these two now. 3, 4, 5, and then one of all of these, but it's this one. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So it's one of these two, and also that one. So it's not this. And that's that one, so it means it's not this one either. Okay, 1, 2, 3, so 1 and 2, and not this. Alright, coolio. Oh, 1, 2, so it's not this, it's this. And then you find out later, just counting the remainings, that that is 1, so. So. One of these 4, one of these 3. And then weird shape. So. 1, 2, 3, it's two of these. Could be both of these, and one of these. No, it could be like one of these, one of these, one of these. And then also that one. Okay, so one, and it's one of these two, and one of these two. 1, 2, 3, two of these. One of these 4. So getting to the final stretches here. Not seeing too much that helps here. Boom. Okay, so it's two of these, one of these. So boom, boom, boom. Or just boom and then boom. Okay, wait. It has to be two of these. It can't be both of these, so this has to be one. One, and then one of all of these has to be it, but it has to be one of these two. So it's not any of those. Yeah, it has to be one of these two specifically. It's that one, not that one, it's this one. 1, 2, that's safe. One of these two. So one of those. Boom and then boom. But it has to be this one right here. Could still be that and that. 5 of all of this. Only one in here, only one there. So. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that leaves 3. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still. No. 2 of these 3. Oh yeah, it has to be 2 of these 3. Could be that one and that one. Can't be this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's one of these. 1, 2. So it's 3 of these 6. And one of these, so it has to be both of those, not that. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's one of these remaining 3. Specifically one of, yeah, 1, 2, 3, one of these. So it's not this. And then it's not this, but it is that. I go with like one mistake last time. And then there's this. That's a lot. Okay. Boom, boom. So it's 3 of these and 3 of these. It's also 6 of all of these, but it has to be 3 on this side, 3 on this side, which means the middle has to be open. Now, that 5 means it has to be all of these. So it's boom and then boom. Can't be that. Can't be that, but it's these two. Now. And then it's like all of these leading to the outside. So it's 3. So it's one on each of these sides. It could be these two, and then that would leave the two as just that and nothing else. So it has to be these two and not those. Now, 1, 2, 3 means safe all the way out here. Still 2 on this side, 1 on this side, but these parts are done. 5 in the middle. 1 more. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's done. 1, 2, 3. So it's one of those. 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that's safe. 3, 4, 5 means that's safe too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Safety note. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means that's not safe. Which means these two are safe. Boom, boom, boom. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's that one, not this one. That one, not this one. None of these. It's this. Yeah, it's all of these middle ones. I know that much already. Cheating? Sure. 1, 2, 3. So it's one of these. 1, 2, 3. It's one of all of these, but it has to. So 1, 2, 3. The blue tile has to be in these 6, but it has to be in one of these 3, which means black tile, black tile, black tile. Black tile. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's cool. 1, 2, 3, so it's 2 of these 3. Can't be these, can't be both of these 2, so boom, 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 done. Can't be this now. 1, 2, can't be this. 1, 2, 3. Why am I losing my voice? I don't know. Probably because I already did an hour of this. Okay, so. Has to be one of these 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then one of those. 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 2 of these. Alright, do we mention these lines? Okay, remember. Of these 7 in the middle, it's 4 of them. Cool. Oh, right. This 3, one of them has to be here, the other 2 are up here. Which means, can't be this one, because that 2 has already been done. It's this one, which means it can't be this one, which means there's one more right here. 1, 2, one more in here, which means it's not that one. It's this one. Ah. And then that means that that one is safe. That's done. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So it's 4 of these 5. Keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 of these, but 4 of these. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 of these, 2, 3, and 2 of these. So it can't be these. It's 2 of these. So 2 of these, and 2 of these. Also this one. So it's 1 of these 2. But not that one. 1, 2, 3. It is that one. 1, 2, 3. So it has to be one of these 5 tiles, but it specifically has to be one of these 2. So no, no, no. I mean, hey, that cuts out a little bit here and there. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's has to be 2 of these remaining tiles. One of them has to be here. One of them has to be here, because that's the only spaces for that too. So no, no, and no. And then 1, 2. Wait, hold on. All black tiles there. That's that one. 1, 2. So it has to be one of these 3 tiles for the third, which means it's not these 2. So it has to be 2 tiles, but it's like 1 up here, 1 down here. So 1 and then 2. 1, 2, and then that's open. That's open. So we got all of that so far. 1, 2, 3, and then it's still one of those. And one of those. So it's 2 of these. 1 of these 3 tiles. Did you remember that? It's 1 of these 3. 2 of these. Hold on, wait. It's 2. Yeah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 2 of these 3, but it can't be these 2, so that has to be 1. So it's 1 of these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it has to be 1 of these, so it can't be that one either. 1 of these, 1 of these. Okay, this says it has to be this one, which means it can't be that one. So it's 1 or 2 of these. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. And then safe. 1, 2, 3. Safe. That's blue, so that's safe. That's blue. 1, 2, safe. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Cool, very symmetrical. I like symmetry. It's cute. So 1 of these 2. 1 of these 2. 1 of these 2. 1 of these 3. 1 of these 3. 1 of these 2. All we have to support any of this is these 2 things here. So we already know it's 1 of any of these. So here's the thing. It's 1 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of these 11 tiles, 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, and 2. So it's 5 total. 1, 2, 2. So what's more likely? Use up 1 there and 1 there, or just 1 right there? Occam's razor, yo. And that 1, 2, 3. It's 1 of these 2. 1, 2, and then 1 of these 2, and then 1 of these 3. So now 1, 1, but it's both of these, which means it can't be this. It has to be this. Can't be this. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a black tile right there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can't be these 2, but it still has to be that one. Can't be that because of that. Can't be that. Or that. So 1, 2, 3. Not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not this one. Is this one. Not this one. Is this one. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1 of these 2. And it's 1 of these 2, which means can't be that one. 1 of these 2, 1 of these 2. Yeah, this is 6 out of a big number. And then we still got stuff. It's 13 of these. So it's 5. So that's 6 or 7 that have been accounted for. 1, 2, 3. 6 or 7, 8. No. 6, 7, like 7, 8, 9. Oh, whoa. Okay. This is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1 of these. Oh, wait, hold on. Not this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's one of these, but specifically one of these, so not these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So it's not this one. Not this one either. It's both of these. So it's two of these and one of these two. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these two, like that says. But it's not this, this, or this. So it's this one, and it's one of these two. Remaining 4. So it's 3 on here, and then one of these two is the last one. Boom, boom. So it's 3 along here. So this shows that it has to be both of, no, one of these. So 1, 2, 3. So it's that, not these, not that, it's this. 1, 2, not that, it's this. Ta-da! Puzzle 4, 5 complete. You only have about 19 minutes to finish this. Now, one of these, two of these, two of these, one of these, a lot of these, actually 5 of these, so it's 4 out of these. Now, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Okay, wait. Yeah, I did this first. So it's one of all of these. But it has to specifically be one of these and one of these. Which means it can't be this or this. Or this. 1, 2. It logics out. Which means out of these 9 tiles remaining, it's 7 of them. Now, it can't be one of these ones. And it might not be able to be one of these ones. But that means it's definitely... Wait, yes? Is that actually logic? No, wait. It's 2 on this side, which means... Oh. Yeah, it's 2 on this side. That was already given. If it's that one, then it's not this one, which means it is this one. Wow, that was... Okay, wait, hold on a second. There, okay. 1, 2, 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of these 5. Okay. 2 of these, which is done, which means it's not that one. Which means it is all of these, which means it is this one. Okay, so one of these two, which means it's also this one. Wait, what? Oh, 1, 2. One of these ones, so it means it's not that one. Sorry. Just a touch button. So it's one of these two, which means it can't be these 3. Not that one either. 1, 2, 3. Not that one. Not that one. One, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 more down there. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 5 of those 6. One of these and one of all of these. Okay. Let's think. All right, the one where I'd start at. If it's this one, it'd have to be one of these two, so it's not these two. But if it's that's at 2, then it's that. 2, 3. If that's at 2. What is the thing? Yeah, no, that's at 2. So, yeah, it can't be this, though, so it's those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's not here. I think by figuring this little part out, by using these 3s and realizing they were actually 2s for this section, I jumped way ahead of where I was last time. So boom, so it's none of these 3. So it's not this, not this. It is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means it's neither of those, which means it's that one. And we got this and this. Done. Which was the end of the last time. Wow. So it is this. Alright. One of these. And then one of these. Alright, yeah. So it's two of this line. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Because it's one of these 3. And it's two of these 3. So that's 3 in this whole area. But I can only highlight 2 in this area. Which means that's blue. Which means none of these are. So that one isn't. That one is. That one isn't. That one is. Done. Alright. This corner. Out of these 6, it's 5 of them, but only one of these can be blue, so it's these 4. Now, out of all of these, it's one more. But that one has to go over here, which means the rest are black tiles. Black tile, blue tile, that's done. So it's one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Oh my gosh, this is so much faster than last time. Probably because I made some guesses. I made some guesses about the 7 last time as well. 1, 2, 3 sets of black tile, and those are both blue, and we are done. So that's the recap of World 4 here. Sorry you couldn't be here for the first time, but I mean, OBS crashed. What are you supposed to do about it? You're supposed to catch it immediately? I think I was on like level 2 when it crashed. So, I don't know, I figure I'll do the last 2, and if this is really the whole, if it's not like another 6 levels after this, only 514, I mean, who knows, but 3 in one episode, 1 in the next. Let's try to go for another one in the next episode. It might be extra long, because these puzzles get tricky. I like it.